Okay. I have some overall housekeeping I have to do because I'm still on call, as you can see. Um, so it's just calls are so dead that I gotta try to do something in the meantime. But I have to be able to mute everything, like, and turn on a bunch of stuff. So, you'd have thought that I would have done this in advance, but here we are. Let's see. Oh. Let's I guess we'll just do a quick scene. Throw a few things in there real quick. I am clearly a professional, and I'm ready for this. There it is. Okay. My goodness, that's a lot. I need to change my screenshot button. I use enter for my screenshot button. Not a smart hotkey to use for that purpose. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's close that up. This is fun. This is like a nice way to do like a recap. Hey, Tank, what's good? A fun way to do like a recap for me on like looking back on like what I did and what I need to improve and all that. Also, okay. All right. Let's take a look at my 100s. Videos in the hundreds.
It was a night like any other.
Oops.
The room was
Let's go do the dir. I'm trying to do like a little bit more vlogging slash storytelling stuff. It's not something I'm terribly used to, so this will be like a bit messy the first couple times, which is I'm happy to do that actually. I think it's a good idea to challenge myself.
Spider has
Okay. All right. All right. This is when I was buying media. Yeah, so when I started out, a lot of this was just like I wanted to be like a really slow motion kind of music channel where everything was just a picture and really cool music, and it didn't work out.
has gone.
Yeah, so I worked with a friend of mine who we were both streaming on Mixer at the time, and this is his that's so loud. But yeah, that's woof. That's what I was doing. So like, I think this like the idea for this here, and it was a kind of a wacky idea. The idea for this here was that I would do this, and then he would loop it back every time that he wanted to have his introduction. So the idea that I had was like, I can go and make a bunch of assets for people to use, and then they can every time they stream. It didn't work out. What's up, everybody? This is my try to be a voice teacher stage. What happened? No, I gave you a lot of them.
That was really good.
Yeah, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stole a few. I ate 3 or 4 of yours, just quite a lot given the size of them. I'm recording a little bit right now.
What?
I'm recording right now. Just a heads up, because there's no calls. You're not what? Oh, okay. All right. I'm basically filming at my job, which is the silliest thing.
It's LesageSinging. I have a degree in voice. I've been singing for 14 years. I've sung with the
That's okay. This is ridiculous. I'm like, I have my mentor at the time was like giving his credentials up front in the videos, and so it was like, I've sung for 14 years. I have a degree, Philly Orchestra, and I just like with that shirt on, those glasses and these headphones and the green screen, all that shit, just screams pretentious. But these are like my first like decent videos.
I'm going to give that a try. That level of consistency took me like 2 years.
So the thing here, man, the audio quality is so bad comparably. You just see that open room. There's no soundproofing or anything like that. And then that shitty Logitech camera. All right, let's go next.
Today I'm going to show you. So
This one was, wow. So when I started my channel, I was working at Trader Joe's in the graveyard shifts. So I filled this at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. And I mean, like, look at me. I look like death. Now, this is one of my better thumbnails from that time. It took me way too long to make. I think this took me like 2-3 hours. I was using Google Slides to do this. Absolutely god awful. Let me see where I'm at on the recordings here. Is it not deleting the airline? It should. Oh, it's just that long? Okay. So many CMD windows open. Oh dear God. So many CMDs. Oh geez, there's a whole nother row. One of these days I'm gonna be able to organize all this shit real fast, but today's not that day. Okay. Beans. Alright. So those are my hundreds. Let's go to my thousands. Oops. Oh no, I want to see the React one.
with I am moving.
So this one is like another example of like me doing way too much and not getting enough out of it. So I was taking direct messages, and then in response to the direct messages, I would film something and personally send it back. I knew that wasn't sustainable, but like I wanted to do it just to learn what people fucking wanted. And then this was a weird one. I was exhausted trying to show someone how to do an Alexander laydown. I wasn't used to doing the camera stuff, so.
I am moving videos. I talked a lot about
This one, okay, so the audio is a little bit better here, a little bit too boomy, I started figuring out how to use a green screen, and I got a little crazy with this whole background stuff. But this is when I started to really like using OBS, and I just really wanted to get out of the video editor. And you can see kind of like some of the tricks here.
Also known as a Poggio. But one of the things I worry
So I have that,
about
and then I transition
people
here.
taking that information and then using it.
So that's I'd have to do this, something like this.
A teacher.
And I don't think I have
You're not-
my at this point I don't have my jump cut scripts or anything like that. So I'm taking like a segment, and then I would just put it in there and then slap it together into Filmora or whatever. But all of these scenes were done in OBS, and I made these assets. So definitely, I think a level up in production that no one gave a shit about. Let's get to my thousands here.
Sing.
So I was still, at this time, I was still working a job, and so, oh my god. So I was still working a job at this point, but you can, the camera presence is a lot better. I need to bring down the volume a little bit, it's crazy loud.
Three things are the aryepiglottic sphincter. We're just going to.
And this is when I started unapologetically
singer,
being a nerd about it.
Use some of these things. Anyway, these three things are.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, transition. Hold on right there. Yeah, buddy.
The aryepiglottic sphincter.
Now again, this is still an OBS. I don't know. I think I learned the production elements of it pretty quick.
Looking at Jasmine Sullivan's Tiny Desk concert.
Oh man, this is where things popped off. This is my first video to reach about higher than 10,000 views. It was crazy when it happened. I was floored by the response. I was not prepared for it. I had done one React prior. I think it was SZA, and I did a couple of other SZA videos, but they were lukewarm. They were doing okay. They got me to 1,000 subs for sure. But this was the one I was like, oh, okay, here's the direction the channel needs to go in. It's funny, I was still trying a bunch of stuff too. Like, I was doing the SZA stuff, I was still trying to do like how to sing like Axl Rose. There's a lot of different kinds of stuff here. Like, this is the SZA one that took off. So definitely still trying a bunch here, but definitely that Jasmine Sullivan one was like, okay, this is where we're going, I guess. And then it was the, I want to see the thumbnails. Super bad, probably. Like, super bad. Let's see. All right. So these are the thumbnails from that era. This is funny because this I still was using Google Slides, which is horrendous. I can't believe how much work I did just to get these stupid bad quality videos or the thumbnails, but they're definitely better than they were. Yeah, and these took me way less time. Like, here's the SZA one. I didn't know how to make the background transparent, so I would try to find these PNGs existing of the artist that I was covering, and then I duplicate it, color it all white, And then what I would do is I'd put myself in the picture by using a green screen and then taking a screenshot of OBS. So that's how I did my early face things. All right, we get to, let's try. Oh man, that Beyonce video is when it started to happen. I think that video might have been the one that sent me over the top. I think that might actually be the video that got me to 10,000. It was the yeah, this one. Let's get a window capture on this drone. Wait. This is when I don't prepare in advance. Right here. Okay, so this is the video that like made the channel pop off. This is my first video to go to. It's still only one of my three of my videos that ever broke 100,000 views. This was definitely one of them, and I misspelled a bunch of stuff, and but it worked out really, really, really well. The thing is funny is this is when I first started using my GoPro. I had gotten a GoPro because it was like you could get like a used GoPro for like, I don't know, like $50 at the time. So I did that, and then I put all my lights and stuff like that. And so you start to get some good screenshots. There's a second angle there. Audio is way better, but definitely not what I was, definitely not the same quality of camera that this is. This also is like, this is like a heavily edited video that actually, like I had like oh boy, I had like stuff like this, like little acapella things that I was in there, jump cuts, little TikTok switches and transfers, and like that was fun and rewarding, and usually not worth the effort in other videos. And here it worked out, except I didn't get any money for the video, but again, copyright claim. But definitely, I think, you know, major step up in the channel. I got to use a lot of my tricks here for my acapella stuff, so. Okay. Now this is what I like to call a bad vlog. My storytelling is bad. That's why we're doing this, though. It's going to tank, it's going to be awful, and then it's going to be not awful. Fail forward, all that jazz. There's a really fun one over here. Started pumping out an incredible amount of videos. Not really did it. Wow. I have like, ooh, 700 videos. It's kind of insane. I have to expand the size of the per page. Wow. my that's the primary difference. Actually, has been my output. Was it just like insanely high? Made a big difference. That's what helped me break. I think 10,000 was just my ability to crap out more videos. So many fucking videos. Oh, this was a good era. This was a good era for sure. Okay. So this is when I finally used GIMP to make my thumbnails. I bought some assets from Fiverr and all this other stuff, and really just the big difference was just the amount of content that I was throwing out there. This fun one that we shan't talk about right now, but yeah, definitely an upgrade in the thumbnails, and kind of a starting to use GIMP. But yeah, still some weird like choices here, but definitely an improvement. So I really like this one. Why are your edits so terrible? All right. Okay. So I learned something from this stream. I need to be better at storytelling. I really need to do it better. I thought this was going to go better. I thought it was going to be funnier, cleverer, but nope. Not how that worked. All right. Anyway. Thank you for everyone who came in to watch this experiment. I'm going to be doing a whole fuck ton of weird things to kind of get better at video editing, and expand my ability to do like different kinds of content. The reacts will actually be more than they ever have been. I will be definitely doing those, but these are this is like an attempt at like getting better at storytelling.